Hello everybody and welcome to a special preview, a sneak peek of Farming World. So this is the new offering from Excalibur Publishing, and they've been kind enough to send me an advanced copy. So this is build 386. I don't know what the final release build will be, but it's coming out on Friday. It's available to pre-order. I'll have all the links and usual things in the description. So anyone that follows my Twitter account will know that I was extremely excited to be kind of getting a copy of this game. Just a little bit. So just going to have a quick look through. I've looked through the settings. We won't worry about the credits. But we've got two different modes of play. So we've got free play, campaign play, and you've also got the tutorial, which is actually quite in depth and good. It doesn't take you through absolutely everything, but it gets you started. So we're going to select free play, and then we're going to start to talk some more. So we've got some options here. I fancy Australia, especially this time of year. Unfortunately, probably one of the biggest negatives is they haven't got purple. So Excalibur for FAD approval, for royal approval, purple. But no, it's good. We'll go with blue. And we're going to go with easy because for beginners, yeah. You should say for beginners, for derps, for PHaddman and Stocker Gloss. But yeah. So obviously, probably the closer equivalent games to this are Farming Giant, which I've played reasonably extensively. I've got a quite long historical Let's Play, which ended basically because of the instability in the game. So Farming Giant, yeah, in terms of its suitability to be a competitor to Farming World, it's too unstable. This game, every single time I've pressed the button, it's loaded. So automatically wins in that, certainly in that category. I'm also liking the way this is set out. We've got a lot of wonderful detail in terms of the farm workers. Not quite the named people, the named individuals that we got in what was it, Agricultural Simulator, but slightly different genre. We've got the different abilities of machinery. It's a little bit, I think, what's the word? A little bit. It seems a little bit of a stretch, the fact that you would get a planter that includes a tractor. You'd probably get a tractor and you'd get the equipment and you'd house it separately. But for the purposes of farming management, okay, that's fine. We've got a wealth of different animals, so we've got lots of different things. And there's the one thing, if any of you have seen Dare's video of this, I will be kind of emailing the guys at Excalibur. They are open to feedback, so they're listening and they're looking to improve things. But the idea that you have to use the left mouse button to actually scroll rather than the scroll wheel, that's kind of the thing that's that's the thing that's frustrated me probably the most. I haven't played the game in as much depth as Dare has. I really haven't put it through its paces. I've scratched the surface and gotten a basic understanding of what's going on. So you can't rotate the view, you can't use WASD to move around the map as you might want to. That's an ability that I kind of miss, but again, not essential. What I do like I said, is the details. So we'll set up a field. No, we won't do it like that. There we go, rent and buy land. So we'll set up a field. Set up a small field because I'm going to try and do a few different things whilst we do this. So we'll set up a field there, and we're just going to rent it for now. We're also going to buy. What are we going to buy? I know the noises sound like they might be a little bit loud, but hopefully you guys can hear me above it. So buildings, what should we do? Should we do... I'm trying to use the mouse wheel to scroll again. Let's have a small greenhouse. and we'll stick that there. And we probably need to have storage building, and we'll have a small warehouse somewhere that can go there. Okay, cool. So that should get us started. So what we can do now is we can go through the various different stages of planting and doing things. So we will rent a plough at a cost of 1,000 euros, and that will just zip through. We can speed up time, which means that goes nice and quickly. We can use fertilizer if we need to improve the quality of the soil, but in all honesty, 79%, I think we're good. And then we can pick our seeds. Now we've got this dude up here, Elroy. We can pay Elroy some money, and he'll give us some advice. He'll give us a star rating on what to be planting. So if we go through, say we wanted to do some cereals, for example, we wanted to do some normal crops, we could do maize. Doesn't recommend rice at all, as you can see from the star. And rye, I'm not quite sure. Sunflowers, no, don't do sunflowers. So it's between rye and maize. Should we go with maize? Boop. Simples. So we're now then going to kind of do again. So you can see the percentage. You're going to get 100% efficiency for that's buying. Is that buying? Yes, that's buying, I'm assuming. So if we rent, it's a tenth. So for an extra 250 euros, we can have the high-end 100% planting. So let's do it that way. So he's done. And the thing I really like about this is you've got the growth stages. So you don't sow it and then just throw fertilizer on it. You have to wait. You have to wait for after you've sown. The seeds have got to take their time, germinate, become seedlings, and then you put the fertilizer on or the pesticide on. And then you do it again when they start to bloom. So you have to keep an eye on the water. You can actually set it, as we can there, to automatically put the water on. Darren mentioned in his video, with the animals, you can't actually do that for the automatic feeding. Additionally, on the greenhouse, you've got a heater. So we'll do the same in the greenhouse, but we get workers. We have to get people to do that in the greenhouse. So you've also got the different levels of working, i.e. the mechanized working and the kind of farm hand working as well. So real nice details there. When we go to market, we've got all the different things that we can sell. You can't get the different prices, but you can go to the private and hire Joanna, and she'll actually kind of, you set a price that you want to get for the goods that you've got, and she'll go out and try and get that for you. It's not guaranteed, but at least you can try and get a higher price rather than just the market value. It's a little bit of a shame that you can't see what the current prices are. You also don't know who you're selling to. So in one of the nice things with Farming Giant was you had a town, and you were selling to that town, and as a result of you selling goods to that town increased and spread. So that was a nice mechanic. So again, as I said, yeah, Farming Giant incredibly unstable. There were some good pieces of gameplay in there, and there's some good pieces of gameplay in here. There's some good details. There's perhaps the opportunity that we can get more, and we'll be looking for that. So again, suggestions. Excalibur are listening, so if you've got comments on what you're seeing, if you get the game and you have comments on it, please post them. Send them to Excalibur. The guys seem really engaged. They really want to put a good product out here. So we've also got contracts, and we can see nope, show available contracts, and we don't have any available contracts. Basically, you'll get a restaurant that wants to get different things from you. you've got some rudimentary statistics about what's going on. These are probably about the equivalent of what you get in Farming Manager, I guess. Farming Manager has more of a storyline feel, without actually playing the campaign mode, which I'm going to do probably a Let's Play of. But without doing that, I can't say that it's not got a storyline mode, but it feels to me very much like you've got an AI and you're just kind of in competition to kind of make more money and increase and expand your farm. So, yeah. So do I like it? Yes, I do. Do I want to play more of it? Yes, I do. Absolutely. So the question is, what do you guys think of it? I for the price tag of £10, a download size of 135 meg, it installs in seconds. The game takes about a minute to load each time, which, in fairness, that's no time at all. That is absolutely no time at all. Is it going to give me everything I want in this kind of a game? Maybe not. Maybe it is. I don't know yet. All I do know is I am intrigued. I'm really excited to be playing it. And yeah, there will be a proper Let's Play to explore it further, but until then, that's pretty much, we can start to explore animals and things. That's pretty much a basic overview. Again, I say that's pretty much a basic overview. I've not covered everything. You've got the ability to get different types of weather forecast rather than just relying on what you're told. You've got your slots up here, so you can see what your storage is, what you've got in storage, and yeah. So pretty much, should we go through? Let's just carry on with some gameplay for now, rather than me just blathering on. So let's plant. Elroy, what do we want to plant? We've still got his suggestions. So what do we want in the region of? No, we don't want citrus. Berries or vegetables? Vegetables. We could do cabbage. Nah, don't want to do cabbage. If that's all he's recommending. What about root vegetables? Radishes. Radishes could be good. They'd spice up your salad. We'll do them. And we'll have the high-end workers again, just to do that. So yeah, so you can water. Obviously, we've enabled the automatic water, but you can only water once a day. What have we got now? So we've got sown, seedling. I should be seeing. I normally see the stage. So maybe we need to fast forward a day. What's going on? Hibernate. Okay. Okay, so these will start in 180 days. So this is where you move through the different phases. You actually get times to count that down. So you can see over here we've sown and we've got 8 days left of that before the seeds start to germinate and sprout. So we can fast forward along with that. You find you'll probably be fast forwarding a fair bit. So when I do the Let's Play, I'm probably going to experiment with just sticking on 10 times speed and just seeing how we go, pottering around with that, rather than coming back to effectively 1 time speed, because I don't think that's necessarily useful. That's probably more my pause button than anything else. So let's fast forward a few days. Another day. Yeah, there we go. So they've got 2 days left. So another 2 days. 1, 2. And if I can remember to press the right buttons, they should now be in the seedling phase. And again, in the seedling phase, we can use pesticide on them. We have a choice between organic pesticides and synthetic pesticides. Obviously, for organic products, we'll get more money at market. There's perhaps, but obviously the clear difference is that we would get far better level of protection from the synthetic pesticides. So yeah, for the same money, you've got 45%, or let's say 45% protection versus 80% protection. So I've not done the synthetic, so I'm just going to do that this time, just because I've come across this. I've had quite a few fields that have had a number of different kind of pests. So we'll get that one. We'll get the high-end workers again because it's only €60. And that will be that for now. We haven't turned the heater on, but I am going to turn the heater on. So effectively, what that does is it charges just enough to keep the temperature correct and level for the crop. And you can see the temperature requirements for the crop and all of the details here in the screen, which is wonderful. Thank you, Elroy. He's a good man. So yeah, so that's moving forward. So we've then got 28 days to grow those. We've still got 168 days before the corn even, or the maize even starts to do anything. So I probably didn't make the necessarily right choice there, but that's what we've got. So this is pretty much getting started in the game. From your warehouse, you obviously get different things. Well, you don't do anything with the warehouse, you just store different things. And I think that was another thing really, as I kind of looked through and tried to buy things, I initially thought, okay, well I'm making some wheat in one of the games that I started. I thought, okay, right, well, for wheat I want a silo. But it actually was going to store it in the warehouse. So there's no indication of what products get stored in what type of storage. So there's I think the biggest thing that really is missing is like a help guide. So an FA, it'll come, people will support each other, we'll all figure it out. But just that button that says, okay, this item, the warehouse, will store this type of stuff, has this capacity, you can purchase this upgrade to it. So yeah. And you have the stars concept, so the stars you earn, and as you earn stars from harvesting, you can unlock content. Obviously, going for the free play game, we don't have anything locked, but you'll find in the main game, you'll have different pesticides locked at the beginning, you'll have a number of animals locked, you'll have a number of seeds locked. So, but yeah, I think there's sufficient in here to explore. I'm really pleased with it. Like I said, I am going to have some suggestions and some hopefully constructive comments for Excalibur to kind of improve on the game, but I think it's still going to be fun to play. I'm going to be playing it. I'm not quite sure when the Let's Play will officially launch, but I will probably wait until the released game is out so that you guys have the ability to either play along or to play it yourself and come to your own conclusions, bring your own comments to the field. Not that field, maybe a different field. But yeah, so am I excited? Yes, I am. Am I really pleased to have this game? Yes. Do I wish I could spend more time playing it this weekend, even though I'm really, really busy? Yes. I don't have that luxury, but I wanted you guys to see it. I wanted to share it with you guys because I wanted to kind of really say thank you to Excalibur for letting me have a copy early. So yeah, in summary, Farming World coming at you Friday. Looks really good. Some things that you might not like, some things that might need some tweaking, some things take some getting used to. But in comparison with Farming Manager, I think it's a little bit different, so it's not a direct comparison. And again, the same with Farming Giant, but so much more stable. I haven't seen it fall over. I can load a game, I can save a game, and even on Farming Giant that would cause a crash. So yeah. So thank you, Excalibur. I hope you continue to patch and enhance the game, and love to see what you guys are going to do next, because this is your second offering. So yeah, I think we can expect great things. So until next time, take care, folks.